¿Cómo estás, mi gente? Aquí está su compa Chino en otro episodio más del No Way Podcast. Ahora tengo invitado a mi compa Osiel. Compa Ozzy, ¿cómo anda, viejo?
Al 100.
Es todo. Aquí venimos a platicar un poquito de mi compa Ozzy. No, síguele. Ahí, disculpen la risa. Está mi compa Néstor acá haciéndonos reír a la verga atrás de cámara. Pero aquí venimos a platicar un poco con mi compa Ozzy. Que pues por muchos saben que es un buen amigo mío de muchos años. A ver, Ozzy, talk a little bit about yourself to the people of the No Way Podcast.
¿Sí sirve esta madre? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ahí estamos, pa.
Tamarindo. No, yo soy el Osiel, el Ozzy, el Oz, alias el Oso Junior.
Ozzy,
como quieran. Soy el compa de Chino. Ya. How long has it been? Like 11 años, 12 años?
No, nigga, it's been more. So we graduated 10 years ago last year.
So 11 years.
No, and then I know you. So it's like 13 years, bro.
13. I'm not affiliated with this, man.
This fool. But I heard, bro, talk a little bit about yourself. Where you from? Where's your family from? All that good shit.
Well, my family is from Tejaro, Michoacán. I know a lot of people know a lot of people from there. Es puro Tejaro aquí en Reno.
Saludos a toda la gente de Tejaro, Michoacán.
Yo nací en Santana, California, y cuando estuve chico, I think I was like 6.
¿Estuvo chiquito?
6 or 7. Como de 6 años nos vinimos para acá. Ya de rato, no mames.
Síguele.
Tengo sueño.
No.
No, pero ya hacía los 6 años me vine para acá, para Reno con mi familia. Tengo varios años aquí. Conocí al Chino en la high school.
That shit was crazy, huh? We did a project. Te la voy a platicar aquí porque siempre me preguntan a la verga. Yo voy a platicar un pedazo de mi compa Ozzy. I'm gonna tell you guys my version because it's different than this was version. So we had English class senior year, and Ozzy was like a rocker fool, como dicen. He had like the studded bracelets, todo de negro, red mohawk y la verga. And then one day our English teacher paired us up, and we did a rap song called "Drugs Are Fun." That's the first time I got to.
Drogas.
Malditas drogas. So that's the first time I got to meet Ozzy, or like we talked in high school and shit. And then we started talking more and kicking it, and then we found out we had like los mismos gustos like for Jaripeo and all that shit. But I was fucking kind of scared of this fool in the beginning because imagínate un vato acá bien serio. He looked like Ronnie from Jersey Shore. Y acá pues bien serio, all in black, always with the studded braces. I was like, man, this was fucking scary and shit.
Miedos.
No, pues it was high school, bro. Now tell them your story of like your interaction with me in the beginning, way.
¿Cómo te diré? Yo era bien callado, like, I didn't really say much. And then, like you said, that teacher paired us up. It was like 5 of us. I don't even remember everybody in there. I remember you, though, because you were the loud one. Gym files. I don't think it. But I felt comfortable talking to you because you were, like, outgoing, I guess. And me being introverted, like, it takes someone to talk to me a lot for me to like start talking
and get confidence with that person, right?
Yeah. And then honestly, like, fuck, I don't know how we just started like talking from there and like kicking it outside the library, and then you would like sneak us out in your car. But yeah, that's where it all started.
Yeah, because I remember we did the Drugs Are Fun, like, rap song, whatever you want to call it. And then we had Jaime.
Yeah.
El compa that, like, we each kind of knew. So we would kick it outside of the library. If you guys went to Worcester, you guys know right in front of the library, there was these pillars afuera. And we'd always kick it there with the homies. And then at that time, I was the only one with the car, I believe. Did you have your truck? You had your green truck, no?
Yeah, but I didn't have enough credits to get out of the campus.
Yeah, so if you guys went to Worcester, you guys know that you guys had to have a certain amount of credits to be able to leave the campus for off-campus lunch. So I used to drive a red Pontiac at the time, and that shit was tinted as fuck. So what I would do is I would put these dudes in the back seat, and I put my backpack in the middle para que no miraran para atrás. So I always sneak them out, and then desde ahí para allá we started clicking because I don't remember one day we're talking about like Jaripeos or some shit.
Yeah, I remember kind of like you were saying you had all these like old like videotapes.
The VHS.
And then I told you I had some. ¿No me los devuelves?
No, mames. You took it with you. I don't have them.
Nah, but for yeah, I think that's what I remember the most. You started saying how you used to watch the Chavez films right now.
JC Chavez.
Oh,
JC Films, right?
JC Films.
JC
and
Films.
then there's a Chavez film now.
I think JC, the C was for Chavez.
Oh,
in the films.
With the blue bull, like the blue bull.
Oh, no. Esos son los hermanos Albarrán.
Oh, yeah.
Para los conocedores de Jaripeo, los hermanos Albarrán VHS tapes se la rifaban back in the days. Even to this day, because I think they're los destructores right now.
Oh, yeah. And then, from there we just hit it off. Like, it wasn't just, like, rodeo, Jaripeo stuff. It was, we just started kicking in and just saying, like, messing around, saying stupid shit.
Yeah, tengo una pregunta, bro, because we witnessed this in high school, bro. So back in the day, me and Ozzy were the only ones out of all of Worcester that we would wear our cowboy boots. Do you remember that shit? Que nos decían que los chuntis y la verga.
Yeah. No, y luego, like, mine weren't even like cowboy boots. Mine were like biker boots. They had that like the belt like around the boot y nomás se nos quedaban viendo, and then like pinches chuntaros.
Okay,
you guys are too Mexican or something.
Ahí te va la pregunta. How do you feel that most of the people, bro, that nos echaban carrilla, güey, now they wear cowboy boots and shit? Like, do you feel some type of way? And it's not talking bad about nobody, güey. It's just about our experience. Do you feel some type of way que all of a sudden se hizo popular and they all want to wear boots now? Or what you think?
Nah, like I don't really care. I mean, it was annoying at the time, but we were all young.
Machín.
Like, éramos jóvenes, you know, like cada quien sabe lo que le gusta, and like they just didn't know they liked it until after. It could be like the hype about it, or they just decided they liked it.
We were the trendsetters, bro. That shit's crazy. No, like we were, but like at the same time, I feel like we were. Fuck, it's because I don't want to sound like we're fucking the first ones because we probably weren't, but we were like the first ones to step out of the comfort zone in our class.
Yeah. To
wear boots, and like la gente they would talk, like the classroom would talk shit, and we wouldn't really care because we wore our boots for like from junior year to senior year almost every day.
Yeah, I wore mine from like sophomore because they were biker boots.
Because you were a rocker fool.
Yeah, well, I mean. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, people change. Like, como ahorita, like a lot of those people también eran cholos or like fresas or whatever. Y ahorita andan bien vestidos vaqueros. But you know, I don't care. Like, people do what they want to do when they want to do it. I don't really judge people for what they want to do.
Yeah, no, pues I think we shouldn't judge anybody. The only reason I asked you was because they did give us hella shit, bro.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years, that's all we heard, que los pinches chuntis y la
yeah,
verga.
And at the time, it bugged me. Like, I mean, like being young, immature, you know, like anything sets you off pretty much. Or at least me, that was just how I was. But now I'm like, whatever.
If you can go back to the high school days, would you go back, or are you cool where you are right now? Like, okay. Let me rephrase that. Would you change anything about your high school experience?
Not really. Probably just like sports wise, because I didn't. Like, I honestly didn't care about school.
Yeah.
Like, I would show up and I would doodle in class, or like fall asleep. It didn't matter. Like, I'm not like. It's hard for me to like pay attention or stay focused on something that I'm not interested in. So I would doodle a lot. I would like I just got by. I don't know how, but
this who got by copied me.
Probably that too. But I remember I didn't do good on homework because I wouldn't do it. But when tests came around, I would finish them, get a good grade on it. Nothing crazy.
So do you think you're more of a hands-on learner than visual, or?
Yeah. I'm definitely more of a hands-on person. But like if I had to go back, the only thing I would change is probably join more sports. Or not join more sports, but like I joined lacrosse senior year. I didn't know anything about it till senior year, but I guess it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But if I could go back, I would start freshman year. Wrestling too, probably. Like I didn't do wrestling for a different reason, like medical wise. Like I'm okay, just I guess doctors don't like what I have. It's like a heart issue thing.
Yeah, so
no, just kidding.
Behind the scenes, sorry to interrupt you. Also, behind the scenes, we have my boy Nesta just talking some shit. We want to bring my boy in to say what's up. Say what's up to the.
Oh shit! What's up, everybody?
There's the homie Nestor. I'm gonna put him on blast right now. He's gonna do a podcast next. He's gonna be one of the next invitados. But back to my homie, I was excited for that. Fucking Nestor talking about. You heard what you know what he said.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, join more sport or like those two sports. The only reason I got to do lacrosse is because they didn't at the time require a physical exam because it was just a club. It wasn't like an actual sport. But I liked it. I got pretty good at it really fast, and then like I just wish I had done it more.
So, okay, let's talk about after high school, bro, because for some people are going to know this, but me and Ozzy, we were fucking Jaripeos fans. We still are, but yeah, we know we're different situations in life. I want to ask you a question, bro, because la neta, you had the privilege, bro, to torear los toros de Rancho La Guaje, bro. How do you feel about that? Now looking back at those videos, bro, like talk to us a little bit about, first of all, what got you to be a torero, and how do you feel about toreando a La Guaje?
I think it starts off with my family, Pulgo, like my uncles, my dad. Well, my dad wasn't really a jinete, like él montaba the becerros del rancho, like no era así jinete en plazas and stuff, but like all my other, like my cousins, my dad or my uncles, like ellos sí montaban en plazas grandes, montaban en la Monumental for a while, and then I wanted to do that, but ya es que estaba bien gordito.
Estamos, güey.
Ya estamos otra vez, but like, so like imagine, like everybody was telling me, no, estás llenito, no te puedes subir, and like I look back, like la piensan, like pues, tenían razón, like imagínate el público que diría, sería like, quiten ese animal atrapado de arriba a otro animal.
No, pero mira, like fuera de like mamás, güey, when we weren't fat, bro.
Sí, pero también no teníamos experiencia. Like,
Yeah,
we weren't like,
You're right.
we never rode bulls before. I mean, I rode calves, pinches becerros, but like before that, I never got on a bull.
Because I was looking back, bro, before we started the podcast, like yesterday, we weren't fat, bro. Like we could have done it, way.
Yeah, but it's like my dad always says, no nomás te puedes atrepar porque piensas que lo puedes hacer. Like ocupas condición, like it's like any other sport, like hard sport like that. Like you need to be conditioned, you need to practice.
And
shit.
I feel like con el jaripeo you need to know more porque tienes que saber meter a la escuela, sacar la escuela,
caerte,
and all that shit. Yeah, porque si te caes mal te puedes quebrar una mano, te chingas la pata, stuff like that. But okay, so now that you talked a little bit, so what got you into being a torero? Is it because you couldn't ride, or tienes esa inquietud?
Yeah, well, ya tenía la espinita, like, well, you know how it was. Like, we started off, just like taping and taking pictures on our phones. Like, andamos de metiches en Carson, like, abajo en el ruedo, atrás de los cajones. And then eventually you started going in, and I was the one stuck videoing and, like, taking pictures. But I was like, fuck, like, I want to be in there. Like, tenía la espinita, dude, to just go in there.
Yeah.
And then I remember, like, mirando al compa Papas y el
Saludos
Intrépido.
Saludos
A Jordan también a veces cuando los acompañaba, but los miraba, and I was like, if I can't bull ride, al menos andar de payaso o torero. Yo era más torero que payaso porque ya ves los payasos hacen show. Yo nomás iba
a cowboy protection.
Yeah, cowboy protection. Pero me acuerdo que no me enfadé, pero ya no quería nomás estar ahí parado tomando fotos.
Yeah. You wanted to be more involved in the whole
and then
Jaripeo thing.
Yeah, and then I remember we went to Oregon, to Eugene, Oregon, I think it was, or Central Point, one of the two.
Central Point, yeah, Central Point. Con la güera, right?
Yeah.
That's the first time you laced up, no, for torero?
I told Papas, I don't know if you remember, no sé si se acuerda, but I was like, I'm going to go in with you. He's like, I was like, yeah. I andaba, like, I didn't know what I was doing, dude, to be honest.
Pues sí, hiciste buenos quites ese día, güey.
Yeah, but ya desde ahí, pues la adrenalina me gustó, the fucking, I don't know, just like the energy, like, I mean, like I said, I'm introverted. But when I'm in there, I was like in a different zone, you know. Like I didn't notice anybody around me besides me, Papas, and the bull.
And the jinete.
And
because
the jinete.
Para la gente que no sabe, we had a cuadrilla, which is pretty much like a team of bull riders here in Reno. We were called La Cero Mil de Nevada. La empezó mi compa Papas, and then pues nosotros nos metimos ahí de metiches a la verga, and then so íbamos a California, íbamos a Oregon. Íbamos como equipo, pues, y cuando uno como equipo, pues, yo me metía cuando montaban los jinetes, pues, y se ocupaban ayuda, le sacaba el quite y todo, y mi compa Ozzy grababa, pero, pues, la neta, como que sí te da miedillo, ¿verdad, güey? Like, la neta, speaking about me, like, the first time I did it, bro, I was fucking shaking, bro. I lost the color in my face, because the first time that yo me metí a hacerle un quite a un jinete, literally, like, the bull was behind me, y dije, fuck, me voy a agarrar este güey.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, I felt the same way. Like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I just jumped in there to, like, be in there with Papas and to protect the jinetes. And then, yeah, like, when I saw that bull, like, coming towards me, I remember I ran as fast as I could. I didn't even look back. Like, I didn't even try to, like, juke him or nothing. I just took off, and I jumped over the paneles, and then, like, some people recorded it. You took pictures, or someone took pictures. I can't remember.
I had the camera rolling, so I got the videos of you haciendo los quites.
Yeah, so like I looked at it, I was like, fuck, I don't want to be that. Like, just someone that runs and then just runs out. So I kind of just started watching videos. I started watching, like, Sasquatch on YouTube. Cody Webster, Frank Newsom, all the PBR bullfighters. And then I started going to the gym because I was a big guy, and then I started going to the gym, slimming down, trying to improve my speed, working on my balance. And then I started going with you guys to every Jaripeo, but instead of just helping out or, like, being on the side, I started jumping in with Papas. And then to El Aguaje, like what you said earlier, El Aguaje, I remember it was me, Pulvo, and his family at the time. We didn't have tickets or anything, but you know how Pulvo is. Like he would go up para ver si tenía monta. I can't remember who it was. It was some worker there, though, like parte de la ganadería, I think.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ore, primo, ¿tienen montas?" No, he's like, "¿Tienen los jinetes completos?" And then the dude's like, "No, se me hace que unos van a montar doble." And then Pulvo tried to get us in, just like, because he was going to say he was going to ride and stuff. Yeah. Pero ya tienen la lista, you know. Sí, ya tienen los jinetes y los toros. And then I was like, yeah, para no hacerle de pedo, let's just pay for our tickets. Y cuando estaban en preventa, they were like 60, bro. Like, and then en la puerta, they were $100. Yeah. I was like, ya que? And we were by the toros, we were checking them out, and, like, Pulvo still wanted to ride, but they're like, no, we just want the ones we brought.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I forgot, it was like a caporal, but he said I couldn't go in. And then mi primo, el Pulvo, was like, nah, tú métete, vístete y métete. And that's what I did. And then Sergio Pelayo, like, saw me, he's like, ¿tú quién eres? And I was like, oh, nomás soy un payaso. And he's like, ¿quién te dijo que puedes estar aquí? Y le dije, nadie, yo pagué el boleto para entrar. Nomás traje mi herramienta para meterme. And then he's like, well, pues nomás no te metas mucho para que dejes montar el toro. Oh, para que repare el toro. Para que haga el trabajo del toro. And I was like, okay. Y ya me dejó entrar, hasta me presentaron.
¿Cómo te presentaste?
Se me hace que esa vez me puse el bandido de amores. No es porque dijiste.
Es que vamos a hacer una pausa aquí. Cuando yo y mi compa Ozzy nos ponemos a tomar, siempre cantábamos la de bandido de amores a dueto. Y una vez, cuando ya se estaba presentando como torero, yo llevaba la lista de los jinetes que llevaba y le dije, hey, tengo al torero, preséntalo como el bandido de amores de Téjaro. Y este güey se enojaba. Y dice, no, yo soy el oso. Y le dije, no, voy a ser el bandido de amores, porque yo dije, the name's catchy. Y ese día, pues, no pude yo asistir al jaripeo, pero se presentó como el bandido de amores de Téjaro.
Y como al segundo toro me lo cambiaron. Oh, no, estoy mal. Me acuerdo. El pulgo les dijo que soy el oso.
El oso.
Yo les dije que soy el bandido, pero no lo apuntaron. Ya luego el pulgo dijo, no, es el oso de Téjaro. Ya me anunciaron como el oso de Téjaro.
Yeah, that's funny.
Pero sí, al primero como que no me querían ahí, pues no me conocían.
Simón.
Luego no soy de nombre, pues no soy payaso de nombre. O torero, pues.
Yeah.
Como el Sasquatch. O otros, ¿cómo se llama? El otro morro que ahorita anda.
El de Nayarino.
Yeah.
No me acuerdo cómo le dicen, pero también es buen torero.
Sí,
Porque,
o el Conan. El Conan, ya.
Simón, Conan.
No soy de renombre, pues.
Cachito ahí de Fresno, no me acuerdo cómo le dicen.
Entonces, como que no quisieron, pero ya les dije, no, pues no. Yo pagué el boleto y más quiero chance que me dejen entrar para que vean lo que puedo hacer. Ya me dejaron, like. And I did, hice unos buenos quitas ese día, probably like the best I've ever done in my whole bullfighting career.
Because that wasn't the first time, was it? It was in Oregon?
The first time was in Oregon, and then a couple times here
in Fallon,
in Reno.
Low key, bro, I was watching the other day. ¿Te acuerdas cuando te pegó el toro en Fallon?
Yeah.
No, me acuerdo que vino un jaripeo a Fallon y mi compa se aventó de torero. And I saw this shit in slow motion, like, él quiso darle la vuelta al toro, pero como el toro le leyó la movida and he fucking launched this.
Yeah.
So, like, I had my phone in my hand recording this one and I fucking chugged my phone. I went behind Ozzy and shit.
Yeah, nomás me recorre las pezuñas, nomás andaba marometas para atrás. I was running backwards, I was like, fuck.
That shit it's funny now because no te pasó nada, but in the moment, sí como que te paniqueas, pues, because you guys gotta think, me and Ozzy we've been having each other backs, pues, at the Jaripeos for what, since we were 18?
Yeah, pretty much.
Till 18, we did it to 18 till we were like 23, 24, porque pues ya, pues, la chamba y todo eso, pero...
No, we were like 26.
No mames, neta? See, I'm off then. I'm off, yeah, so we were like...
Yeah. Yeah, because I retired like 2 years ago.
Holy fuck, that's right. Okay, so... From 18 to we were like 26, pues a todos los jaripeos que íbamos, we had each other's backs, por decir. Si yo me metía, siempre estaba pendiente y vice versa. Like, si se metía, yo siempre estuve pendiente. So,
con todos, la cuadrilla.
Yeah, con la cero miedo. But, like, that time that this fool got launched, I was like, fuck. Como que si te paniqueas, pues.
Me sentí como Buzz Lightyear en la película.
Salió volando, güey, más viendo estrellitas. But yeah, so siempre I had this was back. So that day when I saw him get launched, I was like, damn, I looked back at the telephone, I fucking threw it. Everything fell out of my pockets and shit because I just fucking launched myself and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what do you think como torero? Pues ya te retiraste o todavía no?
Ya, no, ya me retiré.
Ya te retiraste. Yeah. ¿Cuál crees que ha sido el mejor evento besides el aguaje que donde tú has toreado?
Se me hace que va a ser aquí en Reno en el Livestock Event
con
el Compa Papas, ya. Yeah. Hasta tenemos fotos bien chingonas, estaba toda la plaza llena.
Oh, that was in Fallon, güey.
No, it was in Reno. It was at the Livestock. Hasta tenemos la foto donde está el Reno Livestock Event.
Cuando es el fantasma.
Simón. Ese día yo y Papas hicimos unos buenos quites, así en equipo.
Yeah, sí me acuerdo.
Porque antes Papas hacía la mayoría de quites.
Y también el Papas, pues...
Porque aprendí también de él.
Con su show.
Yo casi no bailo ni nada, menos enfrente de un montón de gente. Y el Papas me sacaba y me hacía bailar y yo nomás le seguía la corriente poquito.
y muchas aventuras, bro, cuando íbamos a los Jaripeos, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
So, para que se den una idea, me and Ozzy pretty much were out on the road from like April to October every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, at the Jaripeos que nos invitaban con la cuadrilla. ¿Cuál crees que ha sido, like, en general, tu mejor experiencia como jaripero, bro? Como aficionado, pues. Que tú fuiste a un evento y you're like, this shit was badass.
Se me hace que va a ser la vez que fuimos a Oregon. Se me hace que esa vez sí fue a Eugene. No, también fue a Central Point, ¿verdad?
We went to see el Trébol?
Yeah.
No, that was in Medford.
Medford. We went to Medford. From Medford, we went to Del Rey con los Rodriguez.
Oh, no.
And then from there, we went to Vegas for the finals.
Fue al revés, güey. So, we went to Del Rey para las fiestas michoacanas con todos los tarazos, saludos a los hermanos Rodríguez. And then we went to the South Point in Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck, that was a good one because we weren't even 21, remember?
Yeah.
Estábamos en la barra pisteando y la...
Yeah, yo me desvelé con el Papas gambling, you know. Y tú y el potrillo bien jetones en la troca porque todavía no estaba listo el cuarto.
Me acuerdo que ese día pues fueron unas fiestas michoacanas de, si no mal recuerdo, de San Rafael. Y nuestros compas de todos los tarascos de los Rodríguez, que les mando un saludo otra vez, nos invitaron a formar parte de ese evento. Fuimos a todo el evento que hacen, al Rosario, nos dieron de comer y después el jaripeo. Entonces ese día nos fuimos un sábado temprano a Del Rey. Ni dormimos, nos fuimos directamente de Del Rey a Las Vegas. Y cuando llegamos a Las Vegas eran como las... ¿qué?
3 de la mañana.
3 de la mañana. Y pues ya estaban... Fue un evento que fue en honor a Joan Sebastián cuando falleció. Eran como 30 y tantas ganaderías, los mejores jinetes. Y de Del Rey nos fuimos directamente para Las Vegas. Y llegamos en la madrugada. Y pues, ¿qué hace uno cuando llega a Las Vegas? Pues a pistear. Porque yo y saludos al compa Potrillo, pues ya estábamos... Yo vine manejando, entonces estaba cansadillo. Y nos fuimos a dormir yo y el Potrillo a la camioneta. Y el Papas y el Ozzy se quedaron ahí en el casino, en la barra, y jugando.
Recuerda que el Papas estaba gane y en una máquina y me dice, no, ya voy a sacar la feria porque pienso que voy a perder todo ahorita. Y la sacó y se fue a otra máquina y empezó a perder.
Sí, me acuerdo que decía el Papas, no, yo en Rino ni $1 le meto, nomás llego a Las Vegas y que le daba cosquilla en la mano y le metía billete. Pero la neta, yo estoy de acuerdo contigo que yo creo que ha sido uno de los mejores jaripeos a que yo he ido. Por lo que era, pues había muchas ganaderías, estaban de East Coast, de
Chicago,
del ¿cómo se llama esa madre? Del Midwest, del West Coast, los mejores jinetes. Y fue una experiencia muy chingona porque también, pues, de metichones nos metimos hasta abajo,
porque no dejaban bajar si no tenías pulsera. Y ya, ahí nos brincamos la cerca, pues, los paneles que tienen ahí, los asientos. Y ya llegaban los security preguntando por pulseras y cuando los mirábamos los pasábamos para que no preguntaran nada.
Es que la neta, nosotros siempre fuimos bien metichones. We were metiches, but in the good way. Like, nos gustaba estar close to the action porque a todos los jaripeos que íbamos before we were connected, pues, ¿te acuerdas que nos valía ver y nos poníamos hasta abajo? Porque es como nosotros nunca nos metimos a andar ahí de metiches al principio porque pues no sabíamos el rollo. Ya cuando empezamos a agarrar poquito, pues ya nos metíamos a ayudar, pero casi no, porque nos respetábamos. No éramos como la gente que pues muchos jariperos van a entender esto, que gente que ni sabe que se quiere meter de intrometidos y metiches y la andan cagando o los andan pegando un toro, cosas así. So what we did is that we learned and then we got in. Yeah, and I think I agree with you. That was one of the best experiences. Pero pues.
Yeah. Well, I think all of them. I remember all of them. Corning corning, like,
I didn't want to talk about that shit.
yeah, and, like, corning, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I got messed up. I me perdí bien feo, like, drinking whiskey and beer all night, but, like, I don't remember stealing that, trying to take that guy's bottle or something like that.
Yeah.
And then trying to take that Yoletta, too, just because I was, like, hella drunk.
Quick, well, let's tell them a little bit about what happened that day. So that day, íbamos con la Cero Miedo. Quiero que mandar un saludo a mi compa Chayo, que ya falleció. A toda la familia Chávez ahí de California. Nos invitaban a estos eventos que ellos hacían como la Cero Miedo. Siempre era los aguerridos de Pueblos Unidos de Puebla y la Cero Miedo de Nevada. Y ese día, pues mi compa Ozzy, recién llegado de México, 2 botellones de Don Julio. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Y pues llegamos y empezamos a pistear y Ozzy pues se pasó de copitas. Y ya después del jaripeo pues se viene el baile. Y estaba una muchacha, la hija del ganadero, que le estaba dando, por decir, era un vasito de whisky, the solo red cups, this much whiskey, this much orange juice. Ya pues entrado, he would chug him like nothing. And then at the end, when we were waiting to get paid, el organizador del evento had his own bottle of tequila. And he was like, hey, pruébenla. And then Ozzy fucking snatches that shit from his hand. And he's like, ay, primo. And then he's like, no, pero dame la botella. Y ya no había cheve. Like, they had run out of beer. Y el señor tenía una hielerita con coronas. Fucking Ozzy goes in and fucking starts rolling the hielera off from under him. That shit was hella funny.
Yeah. I've never been that drunk again, but the way you guys explained it, that sounds funny to me.
Well, because that's how it was. And then he was all like, and then, so that was a Saturday. Y el domingo teníamos jugada en Río Linda.
Oh, yeah.
Con los toros tarascos, otra vez. Y me acuerdo que pobre Ozzy parecía que lo había atropellado un tren. A la vez, he was all like tired, cara de crudo, sin dormir, que no dormimos, güey.
Las patadotas que te di.
No, este vato se pasó de ver, güey. So, ya ves, cuando vamos a jaripeo, pues, we would share a bed, but uno con una cobija, uno con otro, and I was sleeping. This motherfucker started kicking my leg. I was like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, you hear slam, and he's sleeping on the floor. And I was like, how the fuck do you go from the bed to the floor? That shit was hella fun, bro. Pero pues ese día sacamos la jugada el sábado, también el domingo, que nos tocó ser equipo con la güera, ¿no?
Yeah, la güera.
Con la güera de Otlán. Saludos al viejón si ve este podcast por ahí.
Yeah, I remember that.
¿Cuál crees que ha sido tu peor experiencia en un jaripeo? ¿Como fan o como torero? Like one that really pissed you off. There had to be one, bro, that like maybe just bugged you because of the situation that happened. I know which one bugged me.
I don't think I have one. Like, I probably do, but
No te acuerdas ahorita.
yeah, I just brush it off. Like, fuck it, you know.
No, tú sabes cómo soy yo, güey. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I don't hold grudges, but I remember a lot of shit that happened. Do you remember en Río Linda, güey, con un ganadero que no me dejó ayudar al potrillo en el cajón?
Oh, yeah.
Hijo de su madre. Like, pues uno va con su compa a los jinetes, ¿no? Y ese día iba a montar mi compa potrillo una ganadería en Río Linda, que no voy a decir el nombre porque luego van a decir que uno es chismoso y la verga. Pero pues obviamente unos ya conocen al jinete que ayuda, so I knew what he liked. So yo me subí al cajón y le estaba agarrando el toro para que pues le pudiera caer bien. Y llegó el ganadero y me avienta del panel and I almost fell back and I was like, what the fuck? Y me dijo, aquí nomás el equipo de jinetes. Le dije, pues viene conmigo este jinete. No, que no es tu jinete y la madre. Y me volví a subir y me volvió a bajar el señor. Y la neta, eso sí te deja un mal sabor de boca porque la
sí.
neta me emputé machín. Y yo no soy una persona violenta, pero me creo que le dije y le va a meter un putazo al señor.
Yeah.
Porque, like, literally pulled me off the fence, and I wasn't even expecting it, so I almost fucking fell back. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, well,
You remember that or not?
Yeah, no, I remember that. And then, no, también, I think for me, like, no estaba así encabronado or nada, but, like, I was annoyed because I think it was in Fallon. nomás era yo, like,
De torero.
de torero. Porque el papá ya se había retirado. And I remember I was trying to go in to, like, save, like, those jinetes. Pero había 4 caporales con la soga. Y ya ves que las tienen grandes para que... ¡Ey!
Ay, que las tienen grandes.
Bueno, ya ves.
La riata la tienen grande.
Y
La
te hace
soga,
agua a
pero-
la boca.
La soga,
Ey,
la soga, la
no,
soga.
pero no me dejaron entrar porque sentía que me iban a pegar a mí.
That was in the indoor arena, right?
Simón.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Y se me hace que hasta una de las veces que me metí sí me agarraron.
¿Te pegaron?
Me pegaron. No, me agarraron con la
¿Con el
soga.
lazo?
Yeah. Y no, ya sentí que me iba a arrastrar el toro ahí porque no me podía deshacer. Pero no me agüité, no mames.
No, pero eso estaba peor, bro, porque pues you're out there putting like your body on the line para que anden con... Sí, ya me acordé. But you're out there putting your body on the line, güey, hasta como dicen, hasta tu vida, güey, para que pasen cosas así que pues, obviamente se entiende, pero también pues...
Yeah, because it's not on purpose, but at the same time, like...
Uno tiene que ser consciente.
¿Qué va a ser más rápido? Like, a torero right there or una soga, you know, like what I mean? Like that, the person with the soga could be good or really bad, you never know. And they're still like a distant. I'm right there trying to like get it. Ahora, no te me caigas. but like, I'm right there, you know?
No, ya, I get it. Sí, pues tienes razón, pero como te digo...
And at the same time, like, it wasn't on purpose, but you're still caught, and like, todavía tienes el peligro que te pega a ti, you know?
Do you think que muchas veces pues como en vez de los caporales o la gente entremetida, güey, they're not conscious of you have to watch out for the toreros? Because I've seen it multiple times, bro, que un equipo de jinetes o una ganadería con sus caporales, pues como que quieren avionar al torero, like they don't pay attention to where he's at and they put him in like sticky situations. Do you think it happens, like, maybe not on purpose, but unconsciously, pues a los toreros como que no les ponen mucha atención en ese aspecto?
Yeah, like you said, they don't do it on purpose.
They don't do it on purpose, pero es como...
At least you hope they don't, but yeah, I don't think they do it on purpose. I think they're just so focused on, like, cuando cae el jinete, they're trying to take it away at the same time as you are, but they feel like they're faster or something.
Yeah.
Or they know their bull because they travel with it, so like lo conocen, you know. So they probably think they can do a better job. I don't think they do it on purpose.
No, I don't think so either. It's just something
for the most part, but yeah, I think it's like a habit, you know, like they just do it because that's what
the first instinct.
That's their job. Like that's what they do every day or every weekend, however much they tour.
Yeah, that's the first instinct. En veces uno como caporal, like rope the bull.
Yeah.
Pero en veces, pues ya ves que han pasado accidentes que lazan al jinete o lo tumban con los lazos y pues yo pienso que uno no lo hacen al drede, pero uno tiene que ser consciente de la situación, pues, because like we've seen it donde también que like cuando están lanzando al toro, güey, le pegan con la soga a los toreros, otros caporales y pues duelen.
Yeah. Lo bueno que eso nunca me pasó a mí, pero yeah, I've seen it. That, like, how do I put it? There's just so much going on, like pura adrenalina going on in there. Like or at least me, like I said, I only focus on the jinete, Papas if he was there, and myself. I didn't focus on anybody else.
Yeah.
And the bull, you know. But I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. That's just what I think, because that's my experience.
¿Cuál fue al pueblo que ha sido los Jaripeos that was like, damn, this is it? Which one do you think it was? From all the towns we went to, like in the States, because I know you've gone to Jaripeos in Mexico, pero aquí en the States, ¿cuál pueblo you're like, damn, aquí está perro el ambiente jaripeyero?
Probably with Los Tarascos. That one was pretty cool.
Cutler?
Yeah, Cutler. I was like Cutler, Soledad.
Damn.
Soledad was pretty cool. And what was the other one that was outside? Remember with El Compa Gio? Like it started raining and we went inside and then we went back outside.
¿En Lincoln?
Lincoln, también ese estaba chingón. Cuando el toro...
¿Se chingó el panel? ¿Levantó el panel?
Oh, Simón, y también tuvo... ¿Cómo se llama? Ese caporal, el Pelotas.
Oh,
con los demonios. Yeah.
Para la... Adding on to me and Ozzy's like long jaripeo fucking phase or whatever you call it, or por ser jaripeos de corazón. Me and Ozzy literally would drive to fucking 5-6 hours away.
Back home.
Stay at the jaripeo, come back, because I remember I had school at 8 in the morning and you had to work like at 8 or at 6 or something.
At 6 in the morning.
Y me acuerdo que nos valía madre. Esto fue antes de que nos metiéramos como al mundo jaripeero con la cuadrilla. Éramos fans machín y empezamos a hacer conexiones ahí con los tarascos, con otra gente del medio del jaripeo. Y nos invitaban, al último nos invitaban, íbamos, but we would go like 5-6 hours away. We went to, Soledad. We would go to, what was that one fucking place? Passing Watsonville. Was it what? Oh, Soledad.
Soledad.
Íbamos hasta Oregon.
Yeah, I think.
Went to Idaho, remember?
To Idaho, and then we tried to go to one in
El Rancho San Miguel.
Where's that?
In Ontario, remember?
No, it was further than that. It was ¿cómo se llama? Corona.
Rancho San Miguel, güey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was called like La Plaza se llamaba Rancho San Miguel.
Yeah. Yeah, we went.
Llegamos bien tarde a la verga, estaba tocando la banda hasta el lado.
But yeah, those places were cool. Like, no porque chingaron al caporal, nada, es like el ambiente, like. Porque era más chico, like Colusa, like it's cool, I liked it. Y más cuando apenas íbamos, like no estaba tan grande.
¿Te acuerdas el primer jaripeo que íbamos a Colusa?
Yeah.
Who was it?
I don't remember.
It was Los Tarascos, las fiestas michoacanas. It was like in December.
Yeah, con las palmas, right? Yeah.
No, sí. ¿Te acuerdas que el Papa montó al águila real?
Yeah.
Esa vez nos invitó el locutor, el Compa Hernández, porque lo conocimos en Carson. Y nos gustó el rollo, machín, y empezamos a platicar con él. Y dijo, hey, cae en la Colusa, se pone perro. Y resulta que eran unas fiestas de Erongarícuaro, I think, or something like that. En unas fiestas de un lugar de Michoacán. Y resulta que estaba el Papas montando y montó el águila real. Y pues de ahí entonces nos empezó a gustar. Nos invitaron a estar abajo en el ruedo. And I think I was the first time I went to Colusa. Y desde entonces, like, I'm talking about, a mí me quedé como enamorado de ese lugar. Porque el ambiente jaripellero, like, la gente sí sabe de jaripeo ahí. Tartamudeando.
Yeah, I get it. Todavía me gusta ir, pero pues ya no es igual.
No, ya no se puede, ya.
Además.
Responsabilidades. Yeah. But también, I feel like another cool event that I felt really proud of being a part of was at the livestock when vino el fantasma.
Oh, yeah.
Porque pues mucha gente no sabía o que uno pues tenía un equipo de jinetes, pues la Cero Miedo, como les dije hace ratito. Pues cuando siempre que salíamos a otro lugar representábamos a Reno o hasta Nevada. So para poder que la cuadrilla monte aquí en Reno, to me, la neta, was a big ass accomplishment, porque pues no sé, como que yo me sentí bien orgulloso ese día.
Yeah, y más porque era el livestock, era en casi el centro de Reno.
Donde hacen el rodeo, uno de los top 5 rodeos en America, en the States.
Yeah.
Y para poder pisar esa plaza como parte de la cuadrilla y pues escuchar la buena reacción de la gente, to me, bro, that was, I think, one of the top goals that I've had, la neta.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because I both fought there twice.
Escuchar, like, and I don't want to toot my own horror, escucharon acá cuando dijeron que la Cero Miedo del chino de Jalisco, like, I almost cried. La neta.
What's a big accomplishment?
Yeah, and more so because, like I said, whenever we were out, we're always representing Reno.
Yeah.
Reno. Y para poder escuchar la Cero Miedo del Chino de Jalisco, and knowing that we're from Reno, y podemos traerle el espectáculo a la gente de Reno, para mí la neta, güey, was bad. I felt good. Like, it was a big accomplishment in my book that I can say it was maybe like top of the Jaripeos list.
Yeah, me too.
Because
I mean, not because they're local, but all the local ones I've always liked. Just because, I mean, family and people that know us, they come and support.
No, decían los locos, ¿te acuerdas, güey?
Yeah.
Like, so, that first event that we had here in Reno con el fantasma, la Cero Miedo, la gente actually saw what we did. Like, porque siempre nos decían, oh, qué chingón, veo que andan en todos los rodeos, pero no sabían exactamente lo que de veras hacíamos.
Yeah.
Y ahí ya que están en el cajón aventando los toros o haciendo los quites. Y para que como los compas de Reno que en veces no tienen chance de salir, vayan a ver a uno y pues echarle un aplauso. To me, bro, that was it.
Yeah, me too.
That was
No, luego la gente me decía, like, how are you doing that shit? Si eres bien callado. I was like, yeah, I haven't got to talk when I'm in there.
Sí, porque para los que no saben, pues, like, as you can tell by now, I was one of the best friends from a long time ago. And we're complete opposites. This was introverted and I'm hella extroverted. A mí yo me vale ver, yo ando haciendo escándalo y ruido donde quiera que voy. Y ve bien callado. Y me acuerdo que teníamos una compañera de la escuela que she would be like, how do you guys get along so good? I was like, you don't say nothing. And she said that I didn't shut up. But like, we were always like hella cool since then. Huh? We've been kicking it. We've been like we've been there for each other. Ya acá me puse bien sentimental a la verga.
Sentimental.
Hey, I was about to sing Mío de Amores ahorita. But yeah, they were always saying how they couldn't believe that me and Ozzy were such good friends being complete opposites.
Yeah. But I think that's what...
Salud a todos que están viendo. Chita un shot.
Nestor, no te duermas.
Nestor, take a shot on the camera for the people. Bruh. Vente, jálate, un shot.
Hoy que se la jales.
Hoy. Un shot, pa. Come
No te
on.
creas. No,
How you gonna let the podcast down?
Yeah, I think, well, that's what makes our friendship pretty solid. Like, yeah, and you don't talk too much. You just...
No, pues
you're more outgoing.
Así sea la gente. Es que
yeah,
así sea la gente que no me cae.
I think there has to be a balance.
Yeah.
With anything. Excuse me. But I think that's just what works for us.
They would always... So, like, there was times where Ozzy couldn't go to the Jaripeos. And we were always together. Y que they would be like, ¿y tu hermano?
Oh, yeah. That's when I started working Sundays. Huh?
I was like, ¿cuál hermano? He's like, el Ozzy o el Osiel. No, they like couldn't say his name.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dije, ese güey no es mi hermano, pero se quedó en Reno esta vez.
Ese güey está muy feo por él.
Ya, que te la verga. Estaba bien papuchón antes. Pero yeah, they would always say that me and Ozzy were related, and we're like, nah, we're just very good friends. But donde quiera que íbamos, like, no sé por qué, pero siempre me preguntaban cuando no iba Ozzy, hey, el Osiel. Pero es porque este güey nunca, he would never talk, but he was always around.
Yeah.
Yo siempre que fui en metiche y la verga ahí sacando fotos con los jinetes y platicando con ellos, de puras pendejadas, pero ahí me metía a metichar un ratillo.
Yeah.
Let's see, what other good events? Fuck, let's talk about some funny way that happened. Hey,
when you fell off the truck?
Yeah. Dilo, güey, cuéntalo. Fierro.
No, you tell.
No, cuéntalo, tiene que ir de ti, güey.
No, I was like, it was in Corning, ¿no?
Corning,
yeah, in Corning.
Cuéntalo, la verdad.
Este güey bien volado porque había
había dos muchachonas y yo acá.
Muchachonas hablándole y él bien volado, hasta se puso rojo como jitomate.
Cacharito, miro.
Pero estábamos atrás de la camioneta del compa Potrillo.
Saludos al Potrillo.
Y bien volado se quiso bajar y no vio que la troca atrás tenía un gancho. Y se le atoró la bota y nomás se escuchó ¡Paz! Y ya que y no miré, yo nomás miré que se levantó el polvo. Y ya cuando miré estaba este güey. No puedo respirar.
Ay,
Y en vez de ayudarle me fui corriendo.
Did you catch that or not? The story? I try to be all cool in front of two females, and I try to swing my foot off the tray y caerme un chingón, güey. No, pues que te miras medio perdido ya. Anyways, my foot got stuck, and I felt the back first. I was just like, oh. And this motherfucker, instead of helping me, fucking takes off running like half a mile.
Es que no mames, dude. That shit sound like un bulto de papas que se cayó de la troca.
No me puse. Neta, que duré chueco como mes y medio con un bruise from like my upper rib to my butt cheek, güey.
Y tal vez le dice a la morra, sóbame, por favor.
Hey, pero sí me sobó un poquillo acá. Pero, güey, that shit was embarrassing, bro. No mames, I can't believe that shit happened to me. Puta madre. That was funny, though. That was funny because I'm telling you, I was, 20, 21. I was like, yeah, I got these females on lock. Yeah, right, bro. The floor had me on lock, bro. Bro, that truck was kind of... Remember your white truck? Estaba de ese tamaño, güey. Y de ahí me caí straight back. Ni metí las manos. I was just like... And I was like... Fuck, bro, that shit was hella funny. Yeah, I was like... Let's see. It took me like 30 minutes to get my fucking breath back, bro. That shit was hella funny.
That time, too, when we were coming back from Vegas... Con el compa Potrillo, that dude slept in the back of your truck the whole way back home.
Voy a tratar de encontrar el video y si lo encuentro, vamos a poner aquí para que lo miren. Viníamos el Papas, Potrillo, Ozzy y yo. Y yo en ese tiempo tenía una Ram negra que era la jaripellera. Nos llevaba y nos traía a donde sea. Y no sé por qué se le ocurrió al Potrillo. He wanted to go to sleep in the back of the bed. And then Papa was fucking around with him y bajó la ventana el Papa y se salió. Mira va como perrillo allá atrás. Hijo de su pinche madre. That shit was hella funny. And then también le sacamos la foto al Potrillo acá.
Oh, yeah.
Cuando los 5 minutos todo dormido. Potrillo, no es para quemarte, mijo, nomás son anécdotas, güey. Te voy a invitar al podcast también a ti, güey, para que te jales.
Jálate.
A ver, ¿en qué más podemos platicar, güey? De los jaripeos, because I don't know, I think that was part of our friendship getting better, bro. I think. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how we connected after high school. Cause I don't know about you, but like me, after high school, I pretty much lost connection with a lot of people.
I feel like I did too, but me being the extrovert, I try to keep in contact with a few people, pero pues es como dice, güey, uno crece, you know, responsibilities, family, todo ese pedo. So after high school, I did try to keep in contact with some people, but honestly, bro, it was pretty much just you. Shout out to the homie Danny, the homie Nez, and my homie Chris, que eran con los que más, ya after high school, pues, I would keep more in contact with. Oye, compa Jaime, compa Toño.
Yeah.
Pretty much it, pues que pues todo.
No mames. Para el podcast.
We're gonna take. Va a tirar el agua. Break. What's up, mi gente? We're back. Ozzy ya tiró el agua. So I want to ask you a question about something we talked a little bit earlier. How you decided to retire. What led you to come to that conclusion, bro? If you could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, it was like a few things. Well, for one, like, I'm getting older. Like, I'm not that old. I'm only 28, but...
No estamos viejos, güey.
Yeah, but... Like you said earlier, when I got launched, like, when that bull hit me, I felt that shit for a week.
Before, he did launch you pretty good, too.
Yeah, and, like, before, like, a day or two, and I was, like, solid. I was back to 100%. But now...
the body
like my body feels it. Like, even now that I don't do any of that stuff, like, my body just... I feel like... It's like an aftershock, you know. It's
like, and also like they say, when you lose rhythm of doing something, when you go back to doing it, it takes forever. But to get used to that same kind of like work on your body.
Yeah.
I feel like, let's say you were to go back, it would take you maybe like a good 4 or 5 times to feel semi comfortable, you know.
Yeah, and I mean that's a high risk. That's my second reason, you know. I have a daughter now. She's gonna be 8 months. So like I broke my ankle when my girl was pregnant. So it was already in the back of my mind. Like, I was going to retire because I was like, oh, like, now I got a kid coming.
You got a little family to watch.
Yeah, I got a family to take care of. Like, I want to be there for her, for everything. And, like, that was just, like, so besides that, like, it was already in the back of my head because I broke my ankle. But, yeah, like, she's the main reason. And then, well, since I broke my ankle, it was pretty bad, and people were going to find it funny because I didn't do a bullfighting or anything. I went out on a day with my girl, and she wanted to go roller skating. You know how it is. And we were doing good and stuff, and then I decided, I was like, well, I'm tired, and then I had enough. Like, I'm going to go out, take a break. And on my way out, I don't know, I just, like, started, like, I lost my footing, and then I tried to catch myself like I usually do. I landed on my right leg. Like, I don't know how I landed, but I ended up dislocating and, like, snapping my ankle.
I remember getting that picture, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I had 2 left feet in the injury. And then, yeah, so because of that injury, I ended up getting surgery to, like, put it back in place. I have, like, 2 plates and, like, 9 screws. So, I mean, I'm never going to be 100% on that foot. And, like, you could be the best person ever, and you just have one bad day.
Yeah, and it's like they say, nobody's perfect, so we're all going to have those off days. So it's like they say in Spanish, más vale prevenir que lamentar. So, and the good thing is also adding to that saying is that you knew when to call it quits, because a lot of people don't know, bro. And we've seen it happen, dude. Like, they get hurt, they get into these big ass like accidents, especially in the bull. This is like talking about the bull riding atmosphere, and pues salen dañados ya pues de por vida and shit.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look up the statistics, bullfighting, they have the highest percentage of injuries. So, you know, like, I never did it for rewards. It was just something I like doing, and the risk was too high for me to keep doing it, especially after my daughter, you know. Yeah,
because now, well, she's their number one priority, you know.
Yeah, and like I said, I want to be there for her, present, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I don't know, just like I said, it was in the back of my head when I found out my girlfriend was pregnant, and at the time I wasn't sure. I was just like, oh, like, she's pregnant, you know, and that should have been it, you know, like. She's pregnant, I'm going to have a family. I should stop, but, like, la espinita, you know. Like, that shit doesn't go away.
You all have that shit.
And then the accident happened, and then I was like...
That's when you really knew that.
Yeah, it was like a sign. Like, I'm not religious or anything, but I feel like things happen for a reason, and, like, that was just one more thing to add on to everything else. Which, like, I don't regret quitting or retiring, whatever. I'm happy what I did. I'm happy with what I did. And then it's just moving on from there.
So you said you broke your ankle. So let's say they were to invite you to be a bullfighter. How confident do you feel on your ankle? Like, if it was like right now, if they're like, hey, Ozzy, you know, we saw your work. As an example, we saw your work on the Laguaje. We want to get you to come to our event. How would you take that? Would you think you would do it, or you not? You don't think you're at 100, or you don't think you're, because like you said, you're never gonna be at 100 again because of those plates. But do you think you'll be? How can I feel? Do you feel confident that you could do it, or you wouldn't? You would be like,
no, I don't like. I guess, like, not to sound corny or anything, but like in my heart, I'd want to do it. Like, I want to be back in there. Or I would go back in there just for that one more time, you know. But in my head, I've always been a person of reason, so, like, rationality always beats everything, you know. Yeah. So I probably wouldn't do it, to be honest. Like, I'm okay now, but I haven't done it in a long time. Not only that, but, like, ever since I have my daughter, like, I haven't done anything to, like, stay in shape, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I just watch her, take care of my family, go to work. That's all I do. Like, I'm not, like I said earlier, what my dad said, like, ocupas condición. I don't have that anymore. Yeah. And it's not, like I said, it's not like when I was younger, when I was bigger and I would just jump in. Like now if I do that and I get hurt, I feel it, and it's for a while, and I can't afford to miss out on work or like taking care of my daughter because I decided to go do something that puts my life at risk.
Yeah, because it's like we always say, bro, being a bullfighter, it's dangerous as fuck because you're putting, like people might say it sounds extreme, but you're pretty much putting your life on the line to take care of the bull riders, the jinetes, because that's literally what it is. And that's what a lot of people don't understand because, yes, there's those payasos that, you know, they go in to entertain people. But there's also the bullfighters that take that shit serious because they're really putting their life on the line for another human being, you know?
Yeah. And, I mean, the hits, they add up. They don't ever go away.
Oh.
I mean, not only that, just, like, besides bullfighting, like, past sports like lacrosse and stuff. Just running a lot. I used to run a lot to stay in shape. Like especially my legs, they feel it. They're like, no, mama, dude, you're only 28, but we're feeling like we're 60.
Yeah, well, to add to that, but like think about it. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, like going to all the Jaripeos we went to, dude, being sitting down in the truck way for hours and hours for what do we decide, like 6 to 7 years?
Yeah.
Dude, all that adds up and it's wear and tear on the body because from going to the Jaripeos, like me speaking personally, dude, my sciatic nerve got fucked up on the right side.
Yeah.
Because you know how it was, I'd be driving and I had my wallet there.
Oh, yeah.
Y pues sometimes I no aguanto my sciatic nerve on the right side because se me pues desalineó. Hell yeah, hella bad. And like I said, that's also it's catching up, bro.
Yeah.
All that, all the sleep, all the
deprivation,
the sleepless nights. I wouldn't sleep good because we were always the type to, like, éramos bien jaripeyeros, pero éramos bien responsables. So, for example, cuando yo íbamos a Jaripeos when I was like 18 to 22, I was in college, and you would work. So think about this: we would go out to Soledad 5-6 hours. We'd get back like at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, sleep for a little bit, and then I would go to school and he would go to work. So like it was really hard. Like we didn't feel it back then because we were young. Ni sentimos nada because we did it for how many years and from April to October, like I said. But ahorita, bro, like me desvelo un día and I feel it for 2-3 days, bro.
Yeah, dude, me too.
Like this past weekend we went to Utah con mis compas de JM, que les mando un saludo.
Saludos.
Low key, bro, like no bullshit. When it was Wednesday, I still felt really tired, bro. Like cansado del cuerpo y la verga. So I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know how we did it back then, dude. It was for so many months.
Yeah.
Seguidos, Saturday, Sunday, every fucking weekend, bro.
Yeah. And I mean, like, all I do at work, while I work.
Yeah, let's talk about that because a lot of people be interested. What do you do for work now that we brought it up?
I'm just a vet tech assistant, so I help the vet techs and veterinarians with animal treatments and medications. But I walk a lot. It's pretty much like a nurse assistant or a nurse, whatever. I walk a lot. I have to go room to room. So like, even though it's not like heavy labor, like, because of what I did before, my legs feel it at the end of the day, and even more now that I have those metal plates in my ankle. Like, I feel it. And back to your question, I mean, if they offered it, I would think about it and I would want to, but I wouldn't do it.
You think the reason and part of you would be like, nah, I can't do this?
Yeah. Just, I don't. Like I said, no tengo condiciones. I don't trust myself putting my life in the line like that, or that jinetes, like the way I see it. The way I see it, like if they see a torero, I feel like they get like that confidence that someone's gonna be there.
Yeah, of course.
You know, para que lo respalden. And like I don't want to be there, show up, and then like. Not be committed or like not be 100%. Like maybe if I am committed, but I'm not as fast as I used to be. You know, like Like I'm slower, you know. I'm just not as
It
athletic.
it's like you said, your pops no tienes la condición as before. Like
Yeah.
you don't have the same reaction times because. So I felt this, bro, hella bad the last time that we went to a Jaripeo. Who was it? I went with Pulgo and he rode a bull and I went in to help him, bro. Neta, I hadn't done it for so long, güey, que me sentí bien pesado, güey.
Yeah.
And I did gain the weight, bro, but it had been like almost a year, bro, that I wasn't in the ruedo.
Yeah.
So when I tried to do I went in, bro, I was it's like you, bro. I was committed, but I didn't feel like 100 because I was like, fuck, it's been so damn long, you know?
Yeah. And at that point, you're not only risking your life, but you're risking their life because they trust you to go in.
They're counting on you,
Yeah.
and they're counting on you to be there for them. But like, if you're like not 100%, pues you can make a wrong move, wrong mistake, put yourself or somebody else's life on the line. Because it's like I keep saying it, like that was really, really putting your life on the line for somebody else.
Yeah.
La neta, because you guys gotta think about it. So, I'll put an example. We went to Center Point, Oregon, the first time that he was a bullfighter. On the last bull, era el toro número 10, la jugada número 10. Y el jinete, pues, no estaba confiado para nada. Do you remember?
Yeah.
So, el jinete estaba en el cajón. And as if you're a real jaripeero, you know that a jinete, if he takes more than like 2-3 minutes, sometimes le dicen que se bajen because, you know, they don't want accidents to happen.
Yeah.
Pero este jinete, he was like 5 minutes arriba del cajón. He decided to fucking ride the bull. And de volada le dio un chingazo, un putazo el toro al jinete. And Ozzy let himself go to the bull by the horns y se lo quitó al jinete. And you gotta think about it, bro. That was your first time and you had that reaction to do that, bro.
Yeah, because...
And he literally stood in front of the bull y se lo quitó, pues. Muchas personas will have the reaction to do that.
Yeah. I don't know, like, why, like, I'm not going to sound corny, be like, oh, it's in my DNA, but I decided to jump in there and be a torero, you know, with papas. So that was my responsibility. When I was in there, it didn't matter if I knew the jinete or not. It was my responsibility to, like, make sure they came out safe. Or at least as safe as possible, you know?
Yeah, because that one, like, if I have the video, I'm going to post it around here. I was on my camera. I don't know if I have the video, but he really put himself in front, took a hit, and then he saved the bullfighter. And like you said, that was your first time that was your first time doing it. And for you to react like that, bro, I was like, that's fucking badass.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was even more badass to see que like el locutor called you in front and like the ovation that people gave you. How do you feel when because I know, well, you don't really like the attention,
Yeah.
but how do you feel when people down the ovation, bro? Like, do you feel some type of way?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it feels good because at that point, you know, you're doing your job right.
Correct. Yeah.
And I mean, like, the only thing I can think of doing is like taking my hat off, tipping my hat off to them, thanking them for at least, you know, like clapping or whatever, like,
Yeah.
like supporting. You know, I'm just there to help out. I never done it for the money. I never done it for the attention. I just like doing it. And when that happens, like, yeah, it makes you feel good because you realize you're doing a good job. And I feel like in bullfighting, you do get like that gratitude, like, oh, you know, like, thank you for doing what you do. But at the same time, you're not the spotlight. Like, you're just. A lot of people confuse bullfighters for payasos. So.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people, even like low key me, it took me time to understand because when Ozzy se aventó, I was like, hey, wey, pues baila, haz un show. But he's like, nah, bro, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to bullfight. I'm not here to be a payaso, which is most of the times, as most jaripeos, there's a bullfighter and a payaso. So even me, and especially like I feel like as I would say, like, as a good friend of yours, I would be like, hey, wey, pues baila, show.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, nah, bro, I'm not here to do that. And I feel like a lot of people, a lot of jinetes, got more respect out of you of that because they were like, yeah, this was really here to protect us or to watch out for us.
And then not only that, but like, I'm not a good dancer. I'm not gonna make myself a fool, you know. Like, or even if you think I am, like you said, I'm there for one thing only. Like,
And this is not me talking bad about people that are toreros and they do show. No, none of that. It's just from what I've seen with Ozzy, because Ozzy was like, nah, bro, I'm here to be
there's toreros that have that charisma, you know, they can dance and bullfight. I'm just not one of those people. And
like I said, quiero aclarar que I'm not talking bad about nobody. Para que,
I think it's cool that they do that.
Yeah. It's cool because it's cool and it's respectable, but I feel like the most respectable that you decided not to be somebody you're not to be a payaso. Because I remember you tried it, but you're like, nah, this ain't for me, you know. I'm gonna be a torero.
And then, I never, like I said, I never did it for the money, so I didn't get like a pay, like, you know, los jinetes, like they have their set pay or whatever, and then you and like everybody else was like, no, well, you gotta go ask for tips, you know.
You didn't want to at the beginning.
And I was like, no, I'm not in it for the money or whatever, and plus I don't want to go like and like feel like like I'm pressuring people to give me money for something I like doing. And then the only reason I started doing it was to like fund my equipment, like my vest, my cleats, everything, my gear. So I started going, and then people would tell me, no, pues no bailaste, ¿qué pasó ahí? And I was like, well, I'm not a payaso, you know.
Torero.
Yeah.
Do you still have your overalls, your payaso, your torero overalls?
Yeah, I do.
Are you gonna make a shadow box out of them too?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a shadow box. I made a shadow box out of our.
Fuck! I should have bought the shirt, bro.
Yeah.
I should have bought the shirt. So people aren't gonna know, but La Cero Miedo had a logo. That logo was made con la mano de mi compa Ozzy. He made the logo for La Cero Miedo. You know, we printed it on hats, on shirts, on flyers.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, bro? Like, cause I remember I asked you years ago, like, how did you feel that? Okay, so before I ask you this question, let's take a little step back. And Compa Ozzy, he's artistic, aunque diga que no. He's a good ass drawer. So I told him a couple years ago when we were still in the whole Jaripeos, I was like, how do you feel that something you drew, this logo that you drew, has fucking expanded this much? So now, years down the road, let me ask you the same question. How do you feel that your logo that you drew, cruzó muchas fronteras, cruzó even into Mexico, bro? Because remember, I showed you that we found the Cero Miedo shirt down there in Esta, Jalisco.
Yeah.
So, like, how does that make you feel, bro? Because it made me feel, bro, really, really, like, fuck, and I'm gonna sound like cheesy, but it made me feel hella proud of you because, like, man, this motherfucker, like, hasta donde llegó el.
Yeah, well, it feels good because I mean, it was just a simple logo that I did.
But it was cool.
Like for us, you know, like I didn't think it was gonna be that big, or that you guys would like it. I just did it. I was like, down the line, they're gonna find someone that can do it better. But we kept it for the whole time we were active, and that was a pretty good feeling.
Yeah. I bet, and like I said, bro, that was a good ass feeling because, pues, I'm telling you, you went international, bro, and then you're like, no, it's not even that good, but if I'm gonna try to find it, I'm gonna post it here so you guys can see the logo that we have, and fuck, it was good, like, y me dio mucho gusto que, like, remember cuando bordamos las primeras camisas, I was like, fuck, the black one, the black Wranglers.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. Like, it's cool seeing the homies' artwork on the back of our shirts that we represented for fucking 7 years, 8 years.
Yeah, it was a long time.
But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that, bro. Like, how did you get into drawing and all that shit? Do you still do it now, or you take a break, or what's going on with that?
I mean, I still doodle. I don't necessarily draw or anything. I doodle when I can. I mean, I'm not. Well, I mean, I don't feel like I'm that good, but I doodle when I can. I'm not trying to please anybody. I just like if I think of something, I try to doodle it out, and sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it doesn't.
And then, so what got you into doodling? Or let me rephrase that. How did you find out that you could doodle good?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, I was not good at school. I mainly doodled in class on my paperwork and shit. And
Las
like
tareas,
and my
dibujadas.
homework and stuff, and the teachers would get mad, like, what are you doing? But I mean, that's how I got good at some things, like good at drawing some things. But I don't know, I'm not trying to be an artist or like trying to like sell my art or anything. A lot of people like they write in journals or whatever.
Yeah.
They listen to music, whatever. It's just kind of like a side hobby. It's not like a hobby where I dedicate time to it. It's just like if I'm there and I like do it, I do it. Like it's just there.
Okay, and then couple last questions to finish up. What is your favorite food? Yeah, le vamos a cambiar.
What was that? No, I don't know. It's hard. I think
corundas.
Las corundas, puro Michoacán, Valley.
Puro chicken nugget de Washington.
Yeah, it's probably corundas. My mom makes them for me every birthday, just because I like them so much. And then I like birria, like the original birria con chivo, you know.
Hey, si buscan carnitas, hit up my boy Ozzy.
I know how to make those too.
Okay, so now let me ask you this question. I'm just skipping questions, but I just thought of this one. What advice would you give to somebody that wants to, like a kid that wants to be a torero? Like, what did you wish somebody told you before metiéndote al ruedo?
Well, I mean, like I have. How can I say, like, luckily I don't have to like wish that, because Pulgo, my dad, Papas, like people would tell me, you guys would tell me, no, but just jump in. And I guess that's what I have to say to like anybody that wants to start off on that, or not even that, just like anything they want. Like El Aguaje, that was the first time I did it by myself.
Yeah.
Because every other time was with Papas. And that time, like, he already retired and he didn't even go to it.
And that was not supposed to be fucking around.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, like, it's what I like doing. They're here, like, it's probably the last time I get to do this, or the only time I get to do this. So, like, I say just go for it, you know. It doesn't matter what it is, like, whether people tell you you can or you can't do it, like, it's however you feel, how confident you are. I feel like as a person, you should, like, just, I don't know, like, kind of just, like, reflect, like, what do you have to lose if you go for that specific thing? Just do it. Like, I did it with La Guaje. They told me, they told me that, first they told me, like, oh, and, like, we don't know you, so we kind of don't want you here. Like, they didn't tell me no, but at the same time, like, they're kind of, like,
iffy.
Yeah. And, like, sometimes all you got to do is talk to people. Just, like, tell them who you are, you know, like, be respectful. And that opens doors. Like, you don't have to, like, be some hard-ass, like, super confident person. Like, oh, I do this, do that. You know, just be yourself. Go for what you want. And then I feel like opportunities open up after that. And then that's what happened to me.
How did you feel, bro, when... on your IG profile picture, bro, that quite. Yeah. How did you feel when Sergio Pelayo te halagó for that badass quite? Like, it must have been otro pedo, because obviously, Sergio Pelayo is un big ass ganadero. How did you feel cuando te estrechó la mano?
I felt hella good. Like I said, I showed up there. I paid my ticket, $100. I didn't care. I just wanted to go in. I paid my ticket. They were iffy about me at first, so like it was like not negative, but at the same time, like, you know, like
not trusting, pues.
Yeah, like you didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, like it was just like, fuck, it's gonna be kind of rough getting this. And in the end, like you said, me dio la mano. That felt hella good. He's a renowned ganadero. Not only that, but el empresario, like the one that organized the whole thing, not only paid my ticket back, but gave me extra. So, because he gave me, like, propina, like, when I went around, he came up to me. He's like, hey, I don't know who you are, but thank you for coming. He's like, aquí está lo del boleto y propina. I mean, I paid $100, so he gave me $100 plus, like, $20. And then he sent me to another guy that I helped organize, and they took my contact information. And I don't know if you remember, but
They're trying to take it to Phoenix, no?
yeah, to Phoenix.
And then to Winners.
Yeah,
California.
but I mean, I work Sundays, and I feel like I didn't ask for much, but for them the price was too hefty. But
We were about to fucking call out to work because I was about to go
yeah,
out.
and now all I asked was for gas, and for that day, the first day I lost to work, and then out there they didn't like the price, which wasn't even. I think it was like 500, dude. Like and that wasn't even like propina. It was just like 500, like that.
Hasta barato la estabas cobrando. Because remember I told you to charge them more?
Yeah, it was just like 500 including the gas.
Para la gas, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it felt good. Like you said, he's a renowned ganadero, and he like doubted me at first. So knowing that I gained his respect, at least in a way, felt good.
That's good. Well, gente, we about to take a shot for you guys. Vamos a meter a mi compa Nestor. Jálate. Para echarnos un shot ya para terminar el podcast. Una botellona. Ness, is there anything you want to tell the people? Say it into the mic, though.
Just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for my homie Chino right here.
Hey, ahorita que estás en cámara te voy a comprometer, boy. Next, we gotta do a podcast with you, güey.
No, mames. Ahorita voy a volar un cumbión bien loco.
Aquí vamos a echar un shot para todos ustedes, para que brinden con nosotros. Una del Corralejo que me regalaron para mi cumpleaños, así que... Hace 10 años, de verdad. Saludcita. I wanna thank you guys for helping me out today. Ahí en casita. Saludcita a todos. Fierro, está ahí. Ay, güey. Para que amarre. Y aquí, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you, bro. Thank you for animándote porque te tenían diciendo yo un rato. Thank you for hopping on. Hopefully down the road we can do a part 2. I just want to tell you guys to don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. If you guys want me and Ozzy to do a part 2, I'll talk about more Jaripeos stuff or about something, let me know. This was a No Way podcast. Thank you guys for watching. This is su compa Chino, su compa Ozzy. Catch you guys later. Thank you.